First job on the list today is take the dogs for a walk. I'm going to have to take the girls first and then the boys. Wilma the Patterdale is in season and it's driving Tony the Teckle, if you can hear him in the background, absolutely crazy. And we don't want any cross Patterdale Teckle puppies. So I'll do that first today. Meg, Meg. Good girl. Meg. Meg. She's a bit of a height Sprocker Spaniel. That's Polly, that's her auntie. Meg is, she must be about 7 or 8 months now. Must be, yeah, 8 months. She was born just before the pheasants came last year. And this is Wilma. She didn't get a close up of her. Who's that, Wilma? She doesn't really know her name. She came in with a different name. And she's a typical Patterdale, does her own thing, but she's been pretty good so far. Here. Good girl. Good girl. Sit. Good girl. Tilly. Labrador. I think she could be coming into season as well. The boys were sniffing around her. We need more picking up dogs, so we've got a friend here that has a male lab, so that's a possibility. We need more dogging in dogs for the summer as well, but I'm not sure whether to put Polly in as well. Could do with some English Springer Spaniels really, but it's just difficult to get them over. Here's Leroy. I've just noticed he's limping quite badly on his front paw. Not sure why. I'll look at him in a minute. There's Badger. He's quite an old spaniel. And we got Bob. It's Meg's brother, sorry. He's not as unruly as she is. Tony has disappeared back to the kennel. He's outside crying after Wilma. Let's see if he follows. We're only going in the field opposite the house, but great start to the morning. Looks like we're going to put some air in the tyre. That building there is the old tobacco factory, when they used to make tobacco here in Tuscany. We use this now to rear the birds. There's a garage and workshop there also. This is where I've been making the partridge laying cages. Just been doing a little bit on rainy days, just filling in some time. Got a lot going on at the moment, trying to build new pens, but it's quite wet here, so just doing a little bit of everything at the moment. Just putting the floor on the third one. Just making the feeders for the middle sections today. Made a little box. These are the holes for the pipes, for the water pipes. Feeders are done. We've made a bit of a gap here so we can fill it up and then they can get out each side. It's a bit better than the first method I tried. Cleared out a room yesterday with one of the guys. This room's not been used in a long time. It's full of stuff from when it was a tobacco factory, so just move stuff up to the back, give the floor a good brush. We've brought 2 of the laying cages down that are completed. Got some tubing. Got a feed in this one just to make sure it was working okay. I've got one more to make. I have the prototype up at the top with a few partridge in. Like I said, I changed the feeding system. It wasn't really working that well in the first one, so these should be much better. My boss is very excited. They haven't had partridge here for a long time. His dad remembers them. He's looking forward to seeing it, how it all works. And he used to shoot a lot of grey partridge with his dad as well. There was a lot of grey partridge in Tuscany. Our old estate we worked on, they used to shoot them as well a long time ago, but there's just none anymore. So we'll just release a few every year and see how it goes. Got one more to build, and then I'm done. First job today, after feeding the pheasants, is going to be cleaning the quad. It's absolutely filthy. I've got the boss coming tomorrow. I've told him to come round on the feed ride with me, just so we can see what's there, what's round and about, ready for the shoot day next week. Right, quad's all done now, so I'm going to go home, have some quick lunch, and then go and peg out the drives ready for Sunday. Just re-pegging out the drives ready for Sunday. We're moving this drive over a little bit. The guns were stood just at the bottom of this hill last time. We're bringing them over a little bit now. This is number 1 peg, and then we're going to take it through to the next field. Now at the 3rd peg, we have a better view of where the guns were standing before. I think number 9 was sort of roughly behind here, and we flushed them from the game crop just in front there, but that's failed now, so I've been feeding more over to the woods on the right through the track there. We're trying to get them over there the last week, so we're moving the pegs round. Just at the other end of the line is number 7 here. Number 8 is just to the right of me. The birds hopefully will be coming over that wood. Over the wood and across the valley. I've drawn the short straw tonight. I'm off night watching. Don't usually have many problems here. A lot of the other staff like to go out as well, which is good for me. But I like to go and have a look, see what's about, see who's about. Go and spend a few hours, see what's going on. It's not a bad evening here tonight. A little cold, but can't complain. Just looking at a large group of boar. Looks like there's 3 sows with quite a lot of young ones. I'll have to get on top of these soon. There's a lot of them about. I've just come across a wolf. Looks like it's digging or burying something. Possibly it's come back after an old kill. I'm not sure. I've not seen it in this area before. This lot seems to be following me around tonight. I've just walked to the other side of the stay and it looks like the same group as I saw earlier. Right, I need to go home now. I've got a busy few days before the last shoot day. It's 1 o'clock now and it's about an hour's walk back to the house, so good night. Today's task is to try and get these pheasants up near the house. I'm trying to move them from this crop. I'm not going to feed them here today. They were fed yesterday. But they need to move over now, try and get them into one drive. It's not far. I'm just going to sit here whistling for a couple of minutes. I'm a little bit earlier than normal. Go over to the other side, feed and come sort of back and whistle again. This is where I need them to come. I was just on this road, just at the bottom here. I need them to come into this wood here. Some come in from the top. I'm not sure if you can see just below that house. They're coming up that field there, so they do come in from the bottom. There is a little track. There's a few down there now I can see. They're usually there anyway. They roost in the wood just by there, in front of the house. So I'll just spend a few minutes whistling. It's going to take a couple of days to get them across. I won't put too much food in here today, just enough. I'm just inside that wood at the top. They're just starting to come through. They're just some usuals here. Field, which I was just showing you. There's a few incomers. Out of the way. This is a track they usually go up. They're going up through the wood as well. Going in. Only 6 or 7, but it's a start. Few more coming. More coming. Just come back round again, 3rd time. Patience and perseverance, I think, the next few days. A few more to greet me than I thought there was going to be. There wasn't many in there when I first got here. Go in the middle, I think.